What's up, guys? We've got a 2005 Mazda RX8 here. It's a bit of a sunroof problem. Actually, a problem with the motor controller inside, and the motor's actually good. So today we're just jerry-rigging up the motor to run to some control so we can open and close it. See, I got it open now. Let me walk you through how we're fixing it. So right here is the sunroof motor. It's right underneath the dome lights. A couple screws on the inside. Give it a tug and she'll come right out. And a lot of places are wanting to charge for a whole sunroof assembly, which is motor, all the gears, you know, the entire sunroof, wanting a couple $100, when really it's just 3 bolts it pulls right out. But since I'm not wanting to spend that kind of money today, we've got a problem with the controller board on the inside. For some reason, the relay ain't clicking. And of course I could order a relay, but it's Christmas time, don't want to wait for shipping. So what we've done instead is we've soldered a couple of wires on either side of the motor so we can control it, and just flipping the positive and negative on either one of the wires will get it to spin a different direction. And we've got here just an additional ground wire I've wired up, and then over on this side we've ran a 12-volt line coming from the fuse box down there. And then of course we got our 2 wires to control the motor. And here we got our dome light piece. Just ignore the button I ran while testing. We're going to be using the original slide and tilt because they have the same function, really. I mean, tilt just doesn't go back, just goes up, but you can get the same thing even if you just do slide. So looking at the back, what we've done is this center strip, the way it works originally is it takes a common ground and flips it. But what we've done is we just drilled a notch across to separate that contact. So we've got 2 different contacts. And then we've soldered in an additional wire on this side. Just drill a hole, solder it on the other side. And this gives us 4 contacts. You can see they get a little bit brighter when you press them. Those are your sunroof controls. It gives us 4 contacts where you can switch positive and negative on the motor. Now you can't press both at the same time. You know, it's one or the other, so we got to do it on the diagonals. So this one hot right there. And since each side of the motor needs both a positive and a 12-volt connection, our groups are going to be yellow and white, green and red. But yeah, that way we can alternate each side between 12-volt and ground. Going back to the motor, we can go in and unplug our connector that goes on there. And you got this one that goes down to the dome light. Don't forget to take out this bolt right here and unhook your ground. It grounds the motor up there. And then we can just go ahead and tuck that away somewhere safe. And like I said, we got everything wired up. Got the 2 pairs of wires going to each lead to the motor, and then 1 12-volt and 1 ground. They're all buttoned up with some butt connectors, everybody's favorite. Don't do like I did and be rough with these wires. They're soft and brittle and haven't been touched in years like somebody else, you know. Because yeah, I had a break on the inside, I had to chase down a bad ground. But it does work. We'll get her all buttoned up back in there and show you how she does. Alright, we got her back in her home. Let me see if I can get a good angle for us. Like I said, it works on the diagonals now, so. And if you're wondering where I got my 12 volts from, of course, we just ran it down into the fuse box, up to a little switch. That's pretty much it for the video. Is it gonna burn the car down someday? Probably, but I bought this old girl for $600, so it's all right.